A women lobby group is now opposing the Building Bridges constitutional reforms, saying it aims at eroding the gains made by women in the 2010 constitution. The women claim the document is being used to hoodwink women, as it does not outline how the gender issue will be addressed in the National Assembly.
The Women Caucus Group under the National Women Steering Committee has now voted to mobilize women and Kenyans to reject the Building Bridges Constitutional Amendment Bill 2020, saying it aims to undermine the women's constitutional rights and fundamental freedoms.
Ni kitu ambacho kinaghadhabisha, ni utapeli wa hali ya juu kwa viongozi wetu kujaribu kupitisha vitu ambavyo wanajua vizuri hazihusishi wa Kenya. Kwanza Mkenya wa kawaida. Kwa hivyo ningependa kuomba wamama wote wa Kenya tusimame pamoja tukatae BBI.
The BBI has removed nominations which negates the fundamental principle in Article 27(6), which talks about addressing the marginalization of several groups. So, in essence, what the BBI is doing is taking us back to what exclusion looked like. If you want to see what exclusion looked like, look at the BBI proposals. All these other sweeteners that they've got carrying people along are just that.
The women activist poking holes on the report, saying it will create an imperial presidency and it will lack accountability to the duty bearers.
The BBI proposals attempt at eroding the fundamental rights and freedoms of Kenyans, especially the women, and propose to reintroduce an imperial presidency and a lack of accountability among the duty bearers.
They term the proposal to have a 50-50 representation in the Senate as a hoodwink to women, as they will be denied the chance of sitting in the National Assembly that will dine with the expanded executive.
It seeks to take away that which women already have by proposing to introduce a system which will see women aged out from all decision-making spaces as possible. This is not only an act of impunity, but a clear sign that the political culture in Kenya is very anti-women.
The BBI does not mention how the two-thirds gender principle will be achieved in appointive offices, which include the cabinet, civil service, parastatals, and the diplomatic corps.
They call for the dissolution of parliament, saying its constitutional legality has been called to question.
The erosion of Kenya's fundamental social, economic, and political fabric, and has ceased to be useful to Kenyans as a whole.
They lauded the Directorate of Criminal Investigation for opening investigation on the 2007 post-election violence, urging the investigative agency to have a holistic approach on the injustices in the country and not to be politically propelled.
We welcome any investigation, but we say let all perpetrators, let all those who have been mentioned in the various reports, let the TJRC report be made public.
Emanieri, Channel 1 News.